Good evening and welcome to the next episode of the Moon series. I'm Gul Bahar or Bahar, and I'm a Reiki master, a spiritual coach, and along with yoga instructor, doing all these fun things in order to guide all of you on the best path towards love and healing for the self, thereby helping a ripple effect that helps heal the world. Now, one of the studies that I use along with these other forms of healing is following the moon, and that's called Moonology. So tonight I'm going to talk about one of the moon phases that we are experiencing tonight, which is called last quarter moon. So the last quarter moon is when the moon is between full moon and new moon. So it's that point when you look up in the sky and you see half of the moon lit. So it looks like only half the moon is in the sky. What's happening during that time is the sun is hitting half of the moon. It rises with us at midnight and sets at noon. So what that means for us metaphysically, cosmically, is that we are being pulled in a way to check in with our full moon intentions before we get to our new moon intentions. So at the full moon a week ago, we had the light of the moon shining fully bright on us to celebrate and assess what needed to be released. And then the moon started to wane, which meant that the light on the moon was getting dimmer and dimmer. And now we're at that halfway point before it gets to the new moon, where we check in with our releasing. What have we cleared so far? Energetically, physically, emotionally. Is there more that you could be doing? Is there a different path that you should be taking? Only you really know the right answer to that. So what's most important is to take this time, as always, to check in with yourself and ask these questions and see what answers come up for you. So that way, when we get to the new moon next week on Tuesday, you will have cleared some space in order to call in the new things you want to call in. You know, everything works in a cycle, and we can't keep piling in new things into our space without clearing out some of the old first. So use this time to check in. What do you still need to clear out? Perhaps you're already doing it, and if so, give yourself a hooray and keep moving on. I will be doing this again next week to talk about the new moon. If you have any questions about the last quarter moon or about any of the moon cycles and intention setting and how it affects us, I'll get a little deeper with you. If you want to geek out about it, just send me a message. If you have questions too about Reiki, about spiritual life coaching, any of that fun stuff, just hit me up, comment below. Let me know what you're feeling and thinking, and know that you're not alone in all this. A little bonus point here, it is the last night of Mercury retrograde. So tomorrow Mercury will station direct, which means a lot of the confusion that we've been feeling and with our own self-talk, with our own intuition, will get some clarity. And hopefully that also means that technology will start working again, in case any of you have been having some issues with your technological communication. So enjoy this last night of that, and let's welcome in that direct line of communication tomorrow as we also start to let some more stuff go and welcome in the new moon next week. I'll see you back here next week. Have a great evening.